So we're going to bring in the theme of gratitude. And so I'd like to start today with closing your eyes and just bringing to mind someone that you're grateful for that maybe is not so obvious. So maybe the grocer in the produce department, or the mail person. So if you need to start with your spouse or your child, you can start with that, but then move towards someone that you probably have gratitude for, but you haven't cultivated it because you haven't really thought about it. Or maybe think about something you can now do because the pandemic has gotten better. We have more freedoms, and at least we have the choice to go and do activities at our discretion. And then just roll your shoulders in and up on the inhale, and then open your mouth, exhale, release. Letting go of any negativity you're holding on to. Good, inhale. Roll your shoulders in and up, exhale, release. Open your mouth, good. And then seal your lips and coming back into that space of gratitude. So think about a place you've been recently that you weren't able to go to in 2020 or 2021. And just have a moment to have gratitude. Maybe have gratitude for them being open, maybe having gratitude for the server, maybe having gratitude for them having food. Something that comes to mind for you that you can cultivate a little extra gratitude for. And inhale down your nose into your low belly, up into your chest. Good, and then exhale, send that to your body. Good, inhale down your nostrils into your low belly, up into your chest. Exhale, send that to your mind. Good, and then inhale, down your nostrils into your low belly, up into your chest, filling up your heart with love and kindness. Nice, and then exhale, release. Nice, and then from there, I want you to take your arms next to you, pull in your belly. So feel yourself getting strong. Good. Let's do that strong breath. So inhale halfway and then press the air out. Exhale. 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 Take a break. Good. On this next round, when we exhale, we're going to exhale and twist. So you're going to do inhale and then exhale. Exhale, 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 exhale. And then take your left hand on your right knee, your right fingertips behind you. Squeeze your belly, bringing your head in line with your shoulders. Good. And then cultivate love and kindness. Releasing anything that's not serving you. Good, inhale. And exhale. Good, come back to center. Lean back, see if you can do this without using your hands. Stay here or lift your knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch which legs in front. Way to go, Liz Midgley. Good, lift and lengthen. And then let's exhale and twist. So exhale, exhale, squeeze on the twist, exhale, squeeze, squeeze. So feel your tummy engage, squeeze, 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 good. And then right hand on top of left knee or pulling in. So pull with your right hand. Left fingertips behind you. Lift your chest. Good. Pull your shoulder blades down your back. Good. And then inhale, lifting into what you're grateful for. Maybe something else. Maybe a person, bring them to mind. Exhale, let go of what's bothering you. Good. Inhale into gratitude. Nice. Exhale, release. Good. And then bring your arms up, come back to center. Come onto your toes. Lift your knees, straight legs, bent knees, whatever works for you. Nice. Good. And then soles of your feet together, hands on your shins. So lift your chest, pull your heart forward and back. So like a cat-cow, pulling your chest forward and back. Good. Forward and back. Good. And then you can have your feet like this. You can have your legs like this. We're going to do circles. So circle to the left. Good. Bring your chest forward. Come over to the right. Come all the way back. Again, come over to the left. Bring your chest forward. Come over and back. Good. Pause. Go the other way. Bring your chest to your right knee. Come back to center. Over to left. Come on down. Good. Over to the right. Back to center. Over to the left. Come on down. Nice. And then let's make our way onto our backs. For my friend Vince. So you can, if you want, have a strap on your right foot or on whatever foot we're using, or do it without the strap. Make your way onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Good. And then bring your left foot into the mat. Press it strongly. Take your hand behind your right knee. Good. And let's just start with ankle circles. So take circles with your toes around to the right. Circle with your toes around to the left. So just make a circle with your foot. Good. And then from here, lift your chest, grab behind your knee, and give it a little pulse. Give it a little pulse. Nice. Good. Pause. Bring your head back down, bring your leg with you, and then pull your heel towards the floor. Point your toes, send it back up. That's good, Liz. Pull your heel towards the floor. Point your toes, send it back up. Good. Pull your heel towards the floor. Point your toes, send it back up. Good. Come back up. Do a little pulse again. See if you notice a difference in your hamstrings. Nice. Bring your head to the mat and then take that right leg out to the side. Press into your right heel. Make that leg as straight as you can. Good. Grab behind your right knee and then pull your heel towards your left knee. Point your toes, send it away. Pull your heel towards your left knee. Point your toe, send it away. Pull your heel towards your left knee. Point your toe, send it away. And then lift your chest, grab a little bit higher on your leg, pulls that groin muscle towards your chest. Nice. Good person. Press to that left foot. Nice. Good job. And then come back to center. Take your right ankle onto your left knee. Good. And then pull that left leg into your chest. And let's try here. Take that right ankle around in a circle to the right. Take your right ankle around in a circle to the left. Good. And then grab behind that left leg. Or press that right knee away with your right hand or your elbow, whatever works for you. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Good. And send that left leg up towards the sky. And feel how much tighter that left leg is versus your right. Good. And then bring that left foot to the ground. Take your hands out to the side, pull in your belly, and take that right foot over to the left. Now this stretch gets that middle part of my back that we were talking about, Liz, so you can see how this feels for you. Really press into that right foot, lift your heart. Nice. Exhale, come back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. And then switch legs. Send your left leg up, press into that right foot. Really press that right foot into the ground. Maybe you have a band around that left leg. Good. And then from here, just notice how tight that leg is. Lift your chest, do a little pulsing and be like, wow, we need some more love here. Good. Bring your head back down to the ground, bringing your leg with you. And then pull your heel towards the floor. Point your toes, send it away. Pull your heel towards the floor. Point your toes, send it away. Pull your heel towards the floor. Point your toes, send it away. Good. And then lift and pulse. Good. Do a little pulse. Try and straighten your leg a little bit more, Vince. Nice. Good job. Bring your head back to the mat. Take your leg out to the left. Good. And then grab behind that left knee. Press into that left heel. So make it strong, right? Like as if you were in half moon. You really press in that left leg straight. Good. Press into that left heel and then pull your heel towards your right knee. Point your toes, send it away. Pull your heel towards your right knee. Point your toe, send it away. Pull your heel towards your right knee. Point your toe, send it away. And then lift your chest. Maybe grab a little bit lower down your leg and pulse. Pulse out to the side. Yeah, make that leg as straight as you can. Good. Feel that nice opening in your groin. Good. Bring that left leg back to center. Relax your head and bring your right ankle onto your left knee. And then before we hug it in, let's do little circles with that left ankle. So take that left ankle around to the left, around to the right. Good. And then pull in your belly, bring that right knee in. So drive that left ankle with your right knee. And then either grab your left foot, press that left knee away, or grab underneath your right thigh, pressing with your left elbow. Feel that nice stretch in your hip and your left glute. And then maybe straighten that right leg. Get a little extra hamstring. See how nice that hamstring feels. Maybe pulsing your leg a little bit. Good. And then bring that right foot to the mat. Press in your right foot, pull in your belly, and take that left foot to the floor. Now, this side is a little bit cranky sometimes. So if that's too much for you, then just unstack that knee and take that left knee on top of your right at a 90-degree angle. So just listen to your body. One side is different than the other. That's normal. Pull in your belly, lift your heart, maybe pressing into your hands, pressing into your feet. Nice. And then come back to center. Hug your knees in your chest. Good. And then make your way on up onto all fours. Nice. Okay, so options. We're going to stretch our wrists. So you can be on your toes and stretch your toes that way. You can sit however you want to sit. So we're going to start off and either pull your fingers back like this or bring your fingers to the ground and just come back and peel those. So you got to use your core. So if you're doing it on the ground, you can regulate how intense it is by how close your fingers are to your knees. Nice. Breathe. Good. And then next, motorcycle wrists, sitting, or tops of your hands on the mat, kind of rolling onto the sides of your wrists. But yeah, just feel that stretch in your wrists. Nice, Liz. Good. Nice. And then come on to all fours, press into your fingertips. We're going to do a little cat-cow. So kind of grab the mat with your fingers, lift your chest, pull your shoulder blades down your back. And then press in your hands, engage your belly, drop your head. Good. Inhale, lift your chest. Good. Exhale, press in your hands, lift, lift, and round. Good. Inhale. Nice. And then if you want to do this sitting, you can. I like to do this kneeling because it gets my hips. So you're either going to come up and bring this right arm across, left arm under, or you're going to reach that right arm under, thread your hand through, and then pull your left hip back, and then press in that left hand and deepen the stretch. So pick the one that feels good to you. Nice. So if you're kneeling, try and square your hips, so pull them even. So pull that left hip back and press into that left hand so that both your hips are even. Nice. And then inhale, come onto all fours, cat-cow. Lift your chest, press in your fingers. Good. Lift your chest, lift your heart into gratitude. Press in your fingers. Nice. And then switch arms. So either seated, bring the left arm across, or reach that left arm up, thread it under, bring your ear to the mat, press in that right hand and pull that right hip back so it's in line with the left. Nice. So just feel that opening in your left shoulder, maybe down into your right hip. Nice. And then from there, come on to all fours, press in your hand, pull in your belly, send that right toes back, squeeze your belly, right? So strengthen, lengthen, and then kind of flicking your toes up, send that right leg back. Good. Maybe send that left arm forward. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Left hand down. Press in your hands, pull in your belly. Bring those left toes back. Squeeze your belly, bring your chest forward, and then kind of flick your toes so that you're really pressing into that heel again. Good. Maybe come onto your right fingertips. Maybe bring that right hand forward. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then puppy pose. So bring your hands wide. Pull your chest back. Good. Bring your heart to the mat, maybe your chin to the mat. And then maybe add, I've been doing this lately, tuck those toes under, get a little extra toe stretch here. So you have to lean back a little bit into it. Maybe you have to walk your hands back a little bit. Nice. And then from here, come on to your elbows. Lift your hips, walk your feet in, dolphin pose. So press in your elbows, lift your booty, and then maybe bend your knees and lift. Bend your knees and lift. Bend your knees and lift. Good. And then walk your feet back. Maybe you're on your knees, maybe you're not on your knees. Your booty is down, your head's in line with your shoulders. Good. And then come all the way down into Sphinx pose. Press in your elbows and feel your chest lift. Then press in your hands, see if it lifts a little bit more. Good. And then pull, pull, pull. Good. And then we're going to do that same thing again. So lift your hips or your hips and your knees. Good. Hold. And then walk your feet in to dolphin pose. So opening your shoulders, opening your hamstrings. You can bend your right knee, straighten that left leg. Bend your left knee, straighten that right leg. Good. And then walk your feet back into plank on your knees or regular plank. Booty's in line with your shoulders, gaze is forward. Good. Knees down, hips down. High dog. Press in those elbows, feel your chest lift. Grab the mat with your fingers, feel your heart open. Nice. Good job. And then from here, slide your fingertips next to you, hug your elbows in, come to dolphin or down dog. Dolphin on your elbows or down dog. So grip the mat, booties up, heels are off the ground. Good, bend that right knee, really straighten that left leg, feel a nice stretch in your left calf. If you have a cold, then try and look forward, which is not what I would normally do, but if it's bothering your sinuses, and then switch, bend your left knee, straighten that right calf. Nice, good job. And then from here, let's tippy toe towards the front of the mat. Good, and just do a nice fold. So we'll call this Vince's pose. So kind of take your feet nice and wide. So if you're doing this, just really, really, really bend your knees. Grab your elbows. So you know your video's off. I don't know if you know that. Good, let the top of your head hang. So if your back bothers you, just really bend your knees. Otherwise, you can bend and straighten a little bit. Did you think I was ignoring you? Bend and straighten a little bit. Good. Nice. And then press into your feet, sweep your arms up, lift your heart. Good. Bring your hands to your heart. Nice. Okay, from here, let's sweep your arms up, lift and lengthen. Good. Exhale, flat back or fold. Inhale, flat back. Good. Exhale, hands to prayer. Shift onto your left leg, step that right leg back. So Liz, you might be better off with a chair. You're good. Okay. Straighten both your legs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your hips in. Pull that right hip forward, left hip back. Good. And then bend your front knee. Send your arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Really press in your feet, pull in your belly. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then let's straighten this left leg. You could be on your knees right now if you wanted to, too. You could be on your knees doing this. Good. Press into your feet. Pull your legs together. Nice. And then from here, come to downward facing dog. Nice. Let's come forward to plank or forearm plank and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Bend your right knee, bend your left. Really grab them out with your hands. Bend your right knee, bend your left. Good. Send that right leg up behind you. Make it strong. And then bend your knee, open your hip. Take some hip circles. Good. And then either come down onto your left knee or come into plank. Bring that right knee to your right elbow. Bring it back. Bring that right knee to your left elbow. Bring it back. And then send that right foot forward, knee down, knee up. I'm gonna go knee down with Liz Midgley. I'm with Liz Midgley today. Good, squeeze your hips. Good. Send your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, press your feet. Inhale. Exhale, good, hands to the mat. And then just make your way forward, Liz. So you're in a lunge, pressing your feet, squeeze your legs together, and then step your left foot to your right. Come to flat back, hang out there, or fold. Nice. Nice, press near your feet. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good. I'm gonna go where you can see me better. All right. Inhale, arms up, pull in your belly, press in your feet. Good. Exhale, flat back or fold. Good. Inhale, hands on your knees, head in line with your shoulders. All right, I got this, Liz. I'm going on the ground with you. Exhale, hands on the floor, send that left leg back, drop your knee. Press into your feet for a minute. So really press into your feet, feel this all turn on. Squeeze your hips together, pull in your belly. Send your arms up. Nice. And then pull that right hip back. So standing or sitting, right? Maybe your fingers are down, pull in your belly though. Either way, yogi's choice. Don't round your back, Stella, so you do it upright. You do it upright. I want you like this. Yeah, yes. Good job. Nice. Good, and then hands to the mat. Downward facing dog. Good. So you're either in down dog or dolphin pose on your elbows if that's better for you. And then come forward to plank or forearm plank. Pull in your belly. Everything's in line. Come back to down dog or dolphin. Good. Come back to plank. Good. Come back to down dog or dolphin. Nice. And then we're going to hold. So on your elbows or on your hands, yogi's choice. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Take a moment. Take a moment. Nice. And then either staying in down dog or coming onto your knees. Press your hands, pull in your belly, send that left leg up. Bend your knee, open your hip. Good. And then bring that left elbow to that outer left shoulder. Nice. Bring it back. Bring that left knee to your outer right shoulder. Really pull in your belly, press in your hands. Bring it back. Good. Bring that left foot forward. So you're either on your knees or standing. Doesn't matter to me. Squeeze your hips. Send your arms up. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. So press in your feet, in your knee, and then release. Squeeze and release. Good. Squeeze and then fingertips down. Make your way to standing. So from a lunge or just stand up, Liz. Right foot next to left. Come to flat back or fold. Good. Sweep your arms up. Hands to your heart. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm just going to add some twisting, and I'm grabbing a sip of water because I'm thirsty. All right. Hi, Deborah Asher. Okay, press into your feet, squeeze your belly, lift your heart. Inhale, lift into that gratitude. What else can you be grateful for? Good. Exhale, flat back or fold. I'm with you, Stella. Flat back with Stella. Good. Exhale. Step that right leg back. I'm going to drop my knee. Yogi's choice, right? Squeeze your hips. Nice. And then take your elbows out to the side. Pull in your belly. Twist over to the left. Squeeze your legs together. And then either stay here and reach and get long, if that's enough for you, or take your hands and twist, pressing that right elbow into your left knee. See what's better for your body, but make sure you use your core. Nice. Good job. And then hands to the mat. Downward facing dog. Good. And then come forward to plank. Hold back to down dog. Forward to plank. Squeeze and hold. Back to down dog. And this next time we're going to add a cobra. So come forward to plank. Most of you come to your knees. Lean forward, lift your feet, come down. Good. And then let's interlace your hands behind you. Pull your hands away, lift your chest. Lift what you can lift. So if you can lift your legs, lift your legs. If you can't, just lift your chest. Squeeze your pelvic floor. Locust pose. Nice. And then right arm on top of left, bend your knees, go from side to side. Nice. Slide your hands back, hug your elbows in. Come up onto all fours and just step your right foot forward. Squeeze your legs together. Nice. And then from here, take your right hand on the outside of your right knee, lift your chest, pull in your belly, and see if you can go a little bit to the side. Nice. So feel that nice opening your outer left hip. Good. Hands down, make your way to standing, right? Make your way into a fold. Good. So make your way to flat back or make your way to a forward fold, whatever's better in your body. Good. And then sweep your arms up, reach through your fingers, grab that gratitude. Good, bring your hands to your heart. What about grateful for our computers and Zoom and that we can all connect? Right? So press in your feet, sweep your arms up. We'll just do the other side. Good. Exhale. Flat back or fold. Yeah, Stella, you just come to chair prayer. That's better for you. Right? So Stella, you're just going to step your left foot back and ignore me. Okay? All right. And then hands to the mat. Step that left leg back. Drop your knee. Nice. Good. Squeeze your hips. Engage your belly. So squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Strengthen it. Squeeze and release. Good. Take your arms out. Pressing into your feet. Twist over to the right. Press in that front foot. So put a little bit more weight in that front foot if you need to. Nice. And then you can stay here. You can reach your arms apart. If you have low back issues, you might want to stay higher. See how that feels, Stella? Otherwise, left elbow to right knee. That might be too much. So you have to see. Pull in your belly. Engage your belly. Nice. Good job. And then hands to the mat. Good. Downward facing dog. Good. And then down dog plank. You can come part way to plank. You don't have to come all the way to plank if your wrists are bothering you. Down dog plank. And on the next one, come all the way forward. Bend your knees. Lift your heels. Come forward. And then down. Good. And then take your hands behind you. Turn your head to the left for a moment. My neck was kind of cranky. I don't think we stretched it yet. Good. Bring your chin to the mat and then lift your arms and chest. If you can squeeze your belly and lift the backs of your legs, do that. If not, no worries. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring your right arm in front of your left and turn your head to the left. Get a little stretch in your shoulders. Maybe bend your knees, windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Nice. And then pull your fingers next to you, pull your elbows in, come on up. Good, bring that left foot forward. Squeeze your hips. Nice. And then so really squeeze, take a shortened stance, really squeeze your belly. Take your left hand on the outside of your right knee and just reach that right arm up and a little bit over. So feel a nice stretch in your outer right hip. Nice. Good job. And then hands to the mat. Make your way into a forward fold. So through a lunge or just step there or in a flat back, right? Flat back or forward fold. Nice. Or chair pose. I like that, Stella. And then sweep your arms up. Good job. Bring your hands to your heart. Nice. Excellent. Okay, from here, let's come into a wide-legged pose. And we're going to do Skandasana. So your feet are parallel. You could also do this seated You could do this seated if you wanted to, Liz, or sit on the bed. So take your legs wide and you're just gonna bend and get that inner groin, right? Get that inner groin. Nice. Send your butt really out there. Yeah, Stella, like you're sitting down. Nice. Good job. And then maybe bring your fingers to the ground, bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bring the top of your head towards the mat, or Stella, you stay in flat back. You keep your head in line with your shoulders and just bend your knees. Yeah. Nice. And then inhale, come all the way up. Turn your right heel in line with your left foot and check out your left foot. It probably needs to change angles. So you want your left heel to kick out a little bit. Good. And then bend that right knee. Lift your heart. Good. And then bring your fingers up like you're ready to go to war. Send those arms out. Nice. And then inhale, lift, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Inhale. Good. And then take your left thumb, point it down behind your back to open your shoulders. Send that right arm forward. See if you can just hold there. Use your core for a moment. Nice. And then bring your right hand to the outside of your right leg. Bring that left arm up and over. Good. And then take your hand away. Look at your toes. Get a little neck stretch in there. Good. Bring that left arm up and over. Pull in your belly. Look up towards your left hand. Then pull it away. Look at your toes. Good. Inhale. Come on up. Exhale. Come back to center. Nice. And then Skandasana again. Nice. Good job. Good. And then turn your left foot in line with your right heel. Press it. Squeeze your legs towards each other. Good. And then pull in your belly. Bring your hands ready. Out to the side. Nice. And then bend that knee. Look at your left fingers. And then inhale. Lift. Exhale. Lower. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Lower. Inhale. Lift. Exhale. Lower. Pull in your belly. Press in your feet. Turn that right thumb down. Take that hand behind your back. Straighten this left leg. And so use your core. Use your core. Yup. Press in your feet. Nice. And then bring that left hand to your left shin, more towards the outside. Reach that right arm up. Look at your right arm as it comes overhead. And then pull it away and look towards the floor. Good. Look at your right arm. Pull it away. Look towards the floor. Good. Look at your right arm. Nice. And then from here, bring your hands to the mat. Come to down dog. Take a flow. Take a rest. And then we'll all meet on the floor. Good. So we're going to do half moons kneeling first, and then we'll do regular half moons. So turn your knees so they're facing me. And take your left hand in line with your left knee. So a little bit in a head, hand on your hip. So just come here to start with. And if that's too much for you, you can go onto your elbow, but I think it won't be, this isn't your whole body weight. So if it's too much for you, come onto your left elbow. And then take this right foot out to the side. Flex it, right? Like we did at the beginning. And then bring it on up. Bring that right arm up if you've got it. Half moon pose. Nice. And then if you're feeling sassy, bend that knee, grab your foot. Nice. Exhale, come on down. Take a little Child's pose off the mat. Nice, and then let's come on to our other side. So bring that right hand so that you're at an angle, claw the mat. And then take that left foot on the mat. So make that foot active. Press into that lower toe, pull in your belly, and then lift that leg, make it strong. Yes, good, Vince. Nice. Maybe add your arm. Nice. Yes, Stella, good. And then bend that back leg, give it a stretch. Nice. This is called sugar cane pose. Nice. And then another little child's pose. Good job. Nice. And then we're gonna make our way back to standing. So however you want to get there, I'm gonna come from downward facing dog. Bend my knees, come forward, walk or float to the front of the mat. Sweep my arms up. Good. Hands to your heart. Okay. Now, let's come to triangle pose. So we're going to try what we just did, but standing. So Liz, you just go on the edge of your bed. You'll be good. People can go against their wall if they want. See how you feel. Come into triangle pose. That's shortened version of triangle pose. Heel to arch. Nice. Pull in your belly and just take your left hand on your hip. Good. So maybe go to the wall, Farzaneh, if you want to, or not, whatever you want. So bend that front knee. If you're using a block, I would have it now. Good. Bring your right fingers to the floor, to the block. This is where you'll know if you need the block, right? And you can take it higher than that, Deb Rauscher. And then same thing, pull in your belly, come onto your left toes, right? Just like we just did. So make that left leg strong and then come up. Oh, that's so nice, Deb Rauscher. Deb, good. Kick that foot, flex that foot. Yes, Stella. Nice. All right, Stella, bend that knee. See if you can do that. Yeah, who do you think you are, the teacher? Nice. Exhale, come back down. You all looked amazing. Nice. Good. Come, go side to side. I like having you on Monday, Liz Midgley. Probably bothering me more than you like, but nice. Good. And then let's do that on the other side. Okay, so start with this nice shortened stance. Good. Have your block, if you're going to use it, pull in your belly. Shift, and either your fingers come to the ground or your block. So fingers, because you're not flat on your hands. Right hand's on your hips, so you spin your chest open, and then point that toe on the ground. Nice, Deb Rauscher. And then bring it up. You can point your toe or flex it. Just activate that foot. Yes, activate that right glute, Farzaneh. Nice. So either stay there. That's your best one, Deb Rauscher, or bend that top knee. If you can reach it, grab your foot, put it into the wall. Nice, Farzaneh. Oh, that's so beautiful, Deb. Good. Nice. So Stella's doing it now. All the rest of us, let's just come from side to side. Vince, we're going to go for your headstand, but we're going to go slow. Take your time, Stella. Do what you're doing. It's fine. Pretend I'm on video. I'm not even here. Nice. All right. And then bend your right knee, grab the back of your left knee, get a little twist in. So bringing your chest towards your left leg. And then switch sides, bend your left knee, grab your right, behind your right knee with your left hand. Nice. Stella, you're gonna maybe go on your back or do a flat back here and just strengthen and do your hamstrings like this. That could be good. Vince, everyone else is just gonna bring the top of your head to maybe a block. Vince is going to do his headstand. I just want you to take your time. That's all. I just want you to slow down, Vince. Take your time. Yeah. Nice. So Deb Rauscher, what if you just did bend your knees and straighten and get the back of your hamstrings a little bit more? Yeah. Nice, Vince. Press into those feet, squeeze your belly. Yes, even straighter. Nice. All right, and then let's all just make our way down to the floor. Good job. Good job, good job, good job. All right, let's take our feet wide. Press into your legs. And then bring your hands forward and just do a little bit of a bounce here. So come, press in your hand into your fingertips. Keep your chest upright. Nice. Good, and then turn towards your right leg. One hand on either side of your right leg. Press into that left heel and just bounce a little bit towards that right hamstring. Nice. Come back to center. Go the other way. Left hamstring. Nice. Good. And then inhale, come on up. Let's come into 90-90. So first, not like we're going to rest. First, like we're opening, like we're doing a back bend. So come into 90-90. Bring your fingertips forward and just pulse. Yes. So my back was bothering me, so I'm bringing my hands back a little farther. But just pulse those hips open. Nice. And then either stay in 90-90 and just grab that left foot, stretch that quad, or bring that right knee in and squeeze and lift. This is for you, Vince. And then grab that foot. So you're squeezing. This is active. This is not relaxing. Nice. Good job. And then relax into either 90-90 or regular pigeon pose. So whatever feels good in your body, or go on your back if you want. Whatever one feels good in your body. So for me, this feels better if my front knee is straight. Otherwise, it tweaks my knee, which is kind of interesting because it's harder to do. Nice. Inhale, come on up. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side, nice and wide. Good. And then turn the other way in 90-90. Good. And then I want you to pulse. So I'm going to just take my hands on my leg because in front of me is too far forward. You can have your hands here. I'm going to take my right hand on my left foot, my left hand on my knee, and just pulse my hips. I'm really liking this pulsing movement. Nice. As I see if you can bring your back leg a little further back. Yes. Nice. Good. And then either bring your hands forward, squeeze your belly, or bring that left ankle in, come into pigeon pose, whatever is appropriate for you. But just keep it active. So pressing into your hands, squeezing your legs towards each other, and then release towards each other, and then release. Good. And then if you're 90-90, just bend that back leg without tweaking your knee. Get a nice quad stretch here. If you're in pigeon pose, squeeze your legs together. Grab that back foot, foot into your hand, hand into your foot. Nice, Deb Rauscher. Awesome. And then exhale, release, and just melt into a forward fold. So 90-90, you could be on your back, or regular pigeon, just relaxing. Really nice. So just letting everything go, sinking into your hips. Nice. All right, and then windshield wiper your legs. We're just gonna do some back bending. So if you can, come onto your knees. If this isn't gonna work for you, just go right to your back for glute bridge. Otherwise, come onto your knees. I really like this as a posture move. See if you can tuck your toes under, roll the shoulders in, back, and down. Hands on your hips. And then just lift your heart, right? Lift into gratitude. Lift your heart. You can weeble forward and back. Nice. Breathe. Good. Maybe reach your right hand down. Maybe reach your left hand down, whatever you like. Nice. And then don't come forward, just kneel. So you don't want to forward fold because we're going to back bend again. Nice. And then you can do that again, or I'm going to go onto my back and do regular bridge pose. So if you like that, stay with the camel. If you're like, I'm toasted, I just want to go onto my back, launch your back. Do what feels good in your body. Good. So pull your elbows together, whatever you're doing. Nice. Lift your heart, Stella. Squeeze your booty. Squeeze your booty. Yes. Yes. Really use those quads. Nice. All right. The rest of us, we're on our feet. Press into your feet. Squeeze. Lift your hips. Nice. And then take a rest, Stella. Good. Really press in your feet. Lift your heart. Lift your hips. Good. And then exhale, come all the way down. Take your feet as wide as the mat. Go from side to side. Nice. And then one more here. So starting with your hands overhead, press into your feet and lift your hips. So you're really using your glutes. You're really using your legs. And if you have low back issues, maybe this is as high as you want to go. Or grab the sides of the mat or interlace your hands underneath you and lift a little higher. Or maybe even come up onto your toes and open up even a little bit more. And then exhale, come all the way down. Good. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Good. And then send your feet up towards the sky as one, just laying on your back. Or if you want to glute up into shoulder stand, I know you like that, Liz Midgley. You can go up into shoulder stand. Yeah. Bringing it from leads. Nice. And then bring your feet towards your face. Going into your mind's eye. Nice. And then gently make your way back down to the ground, one vertebrae at a time. Come into a neutral pose. So either your feet are wide and your knees rest in. That's usually a good one for low back issues. Or soles of the feet together, knees out. And then you can take your arms into that scarecrow position, arms out to the side. Just come into a heart opening space. And then just start to notice your breath coming in and your breath coming out. Breath coming in. Breath coming out. Good. On the inhale, bring to mind a person that you're grateful for. Someone that brings you total joy. Your child, your spouse, your pet, your sibling. And then thinking of them, send them love and kindness. Then bring to mind someone that you don't normally think about, that you brought to mind at the beginning of class. that you're grateful for. The person who brings the mail, the person who stocks the apples, the person who drives the truck. People that are part of our everyday joy that we don't necessarily thank. And imagine sending them love and kindness and gratitude. And then maybe bring to mind Zoom or the computer or the television or the telephone or your smartphone that you can take photos with, some equipment that you use every day that makes your life just a little bit easier and a little bit more joyful because you can connect with the people that are important to you from all over the world. And then finally, come back to yourself and have deep gratitude for coming to the mat, for challenging yourself physically, emotionally, and mentally. Filling your heart up with love and kindness and sending it to yourself. And then as you're ready, gently turn to one side, hugging your knees to your chest. Sealing in your practice